Life, that is the handle. So if you want to drop your comments and be a part of the conversation, you can do well to drop your comments. If we get the chance before the end of the show, we'll be reading out those comments. Okay, so now moving over to the conversation. This person says, so it's about a man who is complaining about his wife. It had to do with his wife who put to bed some years ago, but since then she's been having some issues with her body. So let me just get straight to it. So the man says, my wife delivered my daughter in February. During delivery process, that's for 5 months, beg your pardon, I think I said 5 years earlier, 5 months. Also said, my wife delivered my daughter in February. During delivery process on childbirth, so I want to be careful with some of the words because we are live on air. I don't know how I'm gonna put this up, but okay. Just what, I'm just gonna have to say it for you to have an idea. Okay, so my wife delivered my daughter in February. During delivery process on childbirth at Enos store, the doctor said it is normal and it will close back. I said okay, no worries. It's been about 5 months and still it is yet to close. So by it, I'm referring to what I read earlier. It's still about 5 months and it is yet to close properly. Anytime she eats solid food or bread or eba, her poops, that is, I'm talking about the waste in her body, will push it out. She must eat bread and eba. My wife most times can't even hold it. I was talking about her waste in her body, her feces. She has to wear diaper. I can't even use AC in the house. I have to open all the windows. I called my sister and mother to help. Even they are tired. My mother ran back to her house. Only my sister is here. Now she said, moving on, he said, the doctor said her hormones is unbalanced and she can't heal on time. The other option is surgery. I can't afford that. She can't even hold her fat. I have been supportive, but I am very lonely physically. I have changed baby diaper and I have also changed my wife's diaper. I do that in the mornings. That is, he's been doing that, for the past 5 months every morning. And he says, I need sex and intimacy. All this stress for a girl. I would have been happier if it was a boy. I am not happy. I want to stay with my mother. Okay, I went to stay with my mother for 5 days and I was so happy. No feces smell. Immediately I went back home. I met my wife and baby doing competition in the house. My sister has been helping my wife. I want to move out permanently or go and do my masters in the UK. I am too weak to handle this. Please advise me. Oh, Lagos. What do you think about this matter? What would you advise this man? In fact, you know what, Funke? Since I'm lost for words, let me come to you first. What do you have to say on this?
Okay, where should I start from? Because this is
Heavy.
He's big, he's heavy. I don't know where to start from, so I'll start from here. He said, I called my sister and my mother to help. Even they had tried, my mother ran back to her house. At first, she should put herself in those shoes. If it was her daughter, that means the sister in question, if she was in that position, we should go back to her house. She won't, because that's her blood. In whatever we do, let's always put ourselves in that people's shoes. I would say she does not love the woman, irrespective of the situation. Because if she should accept her as her own daughter, she will not leave her in that situation. And for the man, you see, the man is the main problem. And as the way I'm saying it now, he inherited that from his mother.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's obvious now.
Perspective coming from Funke.
Yes, now, if he not inherit it, it's just 5 months. She came to help, and she's tired already. If it was her daughter, will she leave? No, she won't leave. Instead, she'll be there, doing the necessary things, also putting her in prayer, doing all sort of things, just to encourage her that, oh, you can do this.
Yeah.
Moreover, that's her first child. Then let's go to the husband's side. He said he does not have money for the operation, but he's going for his masters. Why is he heartless? He's a very wicked man, sincerely. Very, very wicked. If you are saying this, you are very wicked, though. Indeed, he's very heartless. Because you don't have money for operation. You are going for your masters. And your wife is in pain. Do you think she's happy to be in that position? That's why I say most times that, irrespective of the time you use in a relationship, be it 3 months before getting married, 6 months before getting married, 5 years or 6 years, just pray you're choosing right. And as humans, we can actually choose right. It's only left for God to put us in that position, that good position, to make, to put us with that, in that position, to be with a good partner. Because I think we should know she will go through this in this marriage. We should get married to him. No. It's just 5 months and he's complaining he needs he's lonely. You know the most annoying, he does not have money for surgery, but he's going for his masters. Is it his teeth he wants to use or his stone he wants to use? Sincerely, it's actually not funny, because it's very annoying. Because I'm a woman, so I'm speaking from that perspective.
Wow, what a very interesting perspective of Funke. Really, I agree with what you're saying, but you know, at the same time, how about we look at it from this perspective? Okay.
Sorry, please, can I actually say something? Okay, there's this party said all this suffering for a girl child. What does it mean by that? If our own mother did not give birth to her, will you be able to marry her? Will she be able to boy him a child? No. Okay. That's sorry to cut in.
Funke really came into the studio really prepared. As soon as she saw this post, like she really got into the mood. But you know, really, I have to say, it's two-sided, really. Why do I say it's two-sided? Let me put myself in the situation of the man, or let's put ourselves in the shoes of the man. Now, no one goes into marriage hoping for this sort of thing to happen.
Yes,
right?
Yes, definitely.
I'm sure everything was going smooth in the marriage until she gave birth, and then she had this challenge of of her backside not being able to close up. Now, it's a very, very difficult one. I am trying to imagine the sort of pain the woman will be going through first, because it's painful. Okay, now not just that pain alone, but you know, the fact that feces keep coming out of her body, now making her uncomfortable one. And then now let's now talk about the man. Now for 5 whole months, really, I have to say it's not easy. You know,
it's not easy for what?
For instance, let's okay. let's say for instance this studio, for instance. Now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me be more practical. This studio,
Mm-hmm.
or let's say for instance we're in the newsroom, and then
Okay.
someone decides to tie a nylon fleeces and keep somewhere.
Okay.
After, in fact, in less than 5 minutes, everywhere would be stinking, and
I know.
and everyone would all be agitated, like, oh, hey, come on, what is this?
What's going on
It's
here?
not going to be comfortable. You get. Now the
Okay.
fact that he said, when she eats, this keeps on happening all the time. You imagine how constant it happens, and this is not like, let's say, a once in a day thing or once in a week thing. It's every day,
Okay.
back to back, every day for 5 months. Okay. Now, I'm sure in the man's mind of his own goodwill, he doesn't want to abandon his wife. But at the same time,
Does not
after,
want to
no,
abandon
hold
her.
on, hold on, hold
Okay.
on, hold
I'm
on,
listening.
hold on. But after 5 months,
Mm-hmm.
going through this back to back, he said he wakes up every morning, changes the diaper of the baby,
And the
changes the
mother.
diaper of the wife.
Sorry for the laugh.
So changes the diaper
Mm.
of the baby, that of the wife. He said he had to escape to his mom's place for five
For
days.
5 days.
He came back and then he met them doing competition.
That place got me actually.
Just to be a little bit sarcastic. But on a more serious note, really, I'm sure for those listening that are that are married, or to the mothers out there that have given birth, changing a child's diaper, especially when the child messes up his or her body. You know how
It can be irritating.
yeah, how
At
irritating it
times.
can be at times. Now imagine that for an adult, you know.
I understand he's going
so-
through a lot, but
So a whole lot of
he
people
has to
will
be
tell
strong
you,
this time.
no, a whole lot of people will tell you, for love, you're supposed to you're supposed to be able to take it. Come on, you love her and all of that. But that is where the human side in us comes in.
Okay.
In as much as we are gonna want to endure and everything, let's just imagine how. Imagine if it was the other way around. Imagine if it was the woman for the man. I'm sure the lady, if it was a lady in that situation, after a while, she'll be like, come on, this man is getting too much. At the same time, same way it is the man
Not
for
all
the woman.
ladies,
It's not all ladies, but at the same time, I'm sure there will still be some guys that if they're in this situation, they will tell you, hey, babe, I'm
I
with you
can't
till
take
the
it anymore.
end. No,
Okay,
I'm saying
yeah.
some men will tell you, no matter what
Definitely.
happens, I'll stay with you till the end. Okay, but at the same time, so it's not an excuse for him to abandon his wife.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm trying to say is, the fact that he's frustrated is not a bad thing. Okay,
It's understandable.
the frustration is supposed to be there. That is where the human part comes out. The frustration is supposed
This is
to
where he needs to
feel
stay strong.
that frustration. Yeah, so this is where he's meant to support his wife. This is but really, what you said earlier, I think that one also got my attention about the fact that he said he doesn't have money for surgery.
Yeah, actually,
he's
and he's
thinking,
going for his
he
masters.
says, I want to move out permanently.
Permanently.
Or go
Who is he
and
leaving
do
her
my
for?
masters in the UK. Now that is where that is where the problem comes in. That is where the man now needs someone to encourage him. Because really,
Even his mother is not encouraging. She
For-
left the wife to her
well,
house.
but how about we say, instead of the man's mother taking care of the wife, this
They
is
should
where-
get help.
This,
They should get help,
no,
right?
this is where I feel like the woman's mother should come in.
What if her mother is dead?
That is, what if she has sisters, if she has cousins, because most times, especially in Nigeria, and for especially those in the Igbo tribe, when a woman gives birth, a mother comes in and says it's omugo, the mom has come to do omugo and all those kind of things.
But I think the Yoruba tribe is for their mother-in-law.
Yoruba tribe is always for the mother-in-law. So
Yeah.
at this stage, despite the fact that, okay, for Yoruba tribe it's the mother-in-law, this is the
So I
interest.
think he's a Yoruba man.
So
from
this
the story.
apart from that, be it Yoruba or Igbo, let's just say the interest of your own daughter. I'm referring to the mother of the lady.
Yeah.
Your daughter is in this plight. She needs you. Your daughter
That's
is in
why I
this
said she
plight.
might
She
be
needs
dead.
you. Okay, if she's there, how about her siblings? If she
What if she does not have one?
if she has siblings, or if she has cousins, but they're supposed Alright, Lagos, once again, you are welcome back to Gender Balancing on your number one online television channel, CTV. Well, I remain your host, Wisdom Shumba, aka the Principal Fin, and I am in the good company of Funke. Together, we've been having, an interesting conversation about, a man who is married and his wife, put to bed 5 months ago. In February, but she's been having some issues with her body, especially when I say a digestive system or a digestive, it's not respiratory. She's having issues with her anus after she gave birth. It's not closing. I don't really want to go back to all of those details, my goodness, but that's what the conversation we've been having. So if you're just joining us for the first time, you've missed a bit of what we were discussing about, but we're going to be wrapping up the show in a bit, so we'll be going straight to the comment session, which Funke is going to be reading out for us. So let me just give you a bit of background as to what happened. So the man, this is just for you joining us. So, okay, right. So this is just for you joining us. Beg your pardon. So the man said, his wife gave birth back in February. But since then she's been having issues with her so whenever she eats, feces keep coming out of her body, and now he's been passing through this for 5 months. He said he's getting frustrated, he's getting tired, and the doctors suggested surgery for him. He said he doesn't have money for surgery, but he also said he's thinking of moving out of the house permanently. So currently his sister has been taking care of his wife and is confused and saying, hey, what should I do? Well, I've shared my opinion on it. Funke has also shared her opinion. You over there on the other side, you can do well to share your opinion as well and tell us what you think. But before that, Funke would be reading out some of the comments for us that is on from that post before we get to call it a wrap on today's show.
Okay, thank you. Someone said there is money to study in the UK, but no money for surgery for a woman that gave birth for a child to you. You are doing well. Another person said, still debating on a girl or boy child, but you can see clearly your sister is a better child than you than you could ever be.
Nigerians, this man came for advice. He came for advice, not for basbos.
No, it's not a matter of basbos. They are just giving him sense. He does not have. Okay, so someone said, instead of you to stand up and support your wife, you come online to disgrace her. When she was giving birth to your child, what if she had died in the process? Very senseless message. Another person said, you have money to move to the UK, but not for a corrective surgery. Yes, that reminds me. The doctor told him that they could actually do a surgery
Yes.
for her, and he said he'd rather go to the UK than do that.
No, he didn't actually say that. He said he doesn't have money.
But he
at
has.
the end-
That's what he's. That's
but
what
at
he's
the-
saying.
But at the end, he said, I'm thinking of moving out.
That's what he's insinuating, because he said he's thinking of moving out permanently, right? So that's what it means now. So someone said, may we not
Oh
have
my
mean
God.
and wicked man as husband. Oh. Amen. I think that's all we have for today.
All right. So guys, that is the size of the package. But really, before we leave, I really have to say this is to all our singles as well as married out there. This is all to all our singles as well as married out there. For you, whatever your spouse is going through, your spouse really needs you. In fact, that is their first line of support. That is their first line. Be you the husband, be you the wife, your husband or your wife is your first line of support. You are before you said yes, you said in death and in life, for better, for worse. You made all of these vows on the altar. So that is what it means. So it means you are meant to be there. Truth is it easy? Sometimes it is not, because that is why they are called challenges. That's why they are circumstances to test you. But at the end of the day, as they say, love conquers all. Love conquers all. So guys, that is that on today's show. And please, if you're passing through any challenges, don't forget to always include it in prayers. Be you a Muslim, be you a Christian, don't forget to always include it in prayers. Okay. So guys, that is the size of the package on today's show. Funke, thank you very much for making yourself available for us to balance this for us to balance today's conversation. That's it for me. Wisdom Chimuba. So guys, do not forget Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and in all I getting, get understanding. Goodbye.